The next event is the men's 1,500 meters, 7 1/2 laps of the track. The world best time held by Eamon Coghlan, 3:35.6. The American best time held by Steve Scott. Here are the competitors: Alberto Corvo of Italy, Żerkowski of Poland, Materazzi of Italy, Joseph Chesire of Kenya, Mike Hillardt of Australia, José Luis Gonzalez of Spain, Marajo of France, and Vera of Spain. And this could be a very competitive race.
I think it will be more tactical than really fast. And Corvo going out takes the lead, and yet he slows down. He's not really doing anything. In Europe, most of the 1,500 meters and the miles are very tactical. People wait until the last 200, 300 meters, and then they all try to sprint.
José Marajo of France now taking the lead as Alberto Corvo of Italy tucks into second place. Żerkowski of Poland moving up in third on the outside.
But still, the athletes are just trying to stay out of trouble. They're jogging along, not going that fast. Mike Hillardt outside from Australia. He's running that wide because he doesn't want to get boxed in the white and green. He just wants to stay out there, out of trouble.
Hillardt moving on the outside and challenging for the lead. But he hangs back off of the shoulder of José Marajo of France.
Very often you'll come up on someone when you feel the pace is going slow and you want them to speed up a little bit. You come up.
Here comes Chesire. Here comes Chesire.
Chesire goes by, and he's really moving. He has committed himself. He's trying to steal the race. Look at him look around. He's saying, I'm going for the gap. I'm going to get as far ahead as I can, and I hope they don't catch me.
Joseph Chesire from Kenya, 27 years of age, but just coming onto the international scene at the Olympic Games in Los Angeles when he finished fourth.
He's really moving out here. He's got about 30 meters, and he's still moving away. It'll be interesting to see how fast he's run this last 200 meters.
Now, Frank, the pack has not gone with him. They're staying back on their pace.
Well, he just ran 27 for the third 200 meters of this race. You never do that and really expect to win, and yet he still looks okay. Now, the pack behind, they have to be sure that they don't get too far behind, that no matter how much he dies, they can't come back on him. And yet, they can't really try to go after him too much at this point because they won't be able to sprint either.
For Chesire, 3.5 laps to go in the 1,500-meter final.
And he still looks all right. He slowed down a little bit. That last lap was more like 31 seconds, 29 seconds, so he slowed down a little bit, but he's still moving.
So Joseph Chesire of Kenya way out in front of the pack, and out in front of the pack, that leader is Mike Hillardt, 23 years of age from Australia.
And the pack looks fine. You can see they're extending out a little bit. Hillardt is probably pressing a little more than he wants to at this point, but he can't let Chesire stay that far ahead.
How big of a gamble is this for Chesire?
It's a big gamble. Usually you don't win races going this far in front unless you're really very much superior to everyone else. In the 27 seconds for 200 meters, third lap of a 7.5 lap race like this, I don't know how he's still going at this point.
2 laps to go. It is still Joseph Chesire of Kenya out in front. And running in second place is Mike Hillardt of Australia, and then José Luis Gonzalez of Spain.
At this point, Hillardt does have an advantage. When you start to see that runner in front coming back to you, looking over his shoulder, it really does give you a little bit of boost. You say, look, every 2 steps I'm gaining 1. Every 2 steps I'm gaining 1. But Chesire's still going. He's not dying. He's not giving up.
Now the bell lap, 1 lap to go as Mike Hillardt of Australia trying to close on Joe Chesire of Kenya.
I don't think Chesire can really hold on at this point. He can't have any sprint left, but it's really amazing that he's still on his feet.
And it is Mike Hillardt now out in front of Chesire. Will Chesire drop all the way back? Hillardt striding away from him. José Luis Gonzalez of Spain is running in third.
Oh, if only Chesire had waited another lap. He might have stolen the race, but this is Hillardt's race.
And it is Mike Hillardt of Australia, the winner, and at the tape, could be José Luis Gonzalez that got Chesire. So Mike Hillardt, he used the strategy of the tactics, the waiting game, and it paid off for him.
Well, he was more lucky than anything because Joseph Chesire showed that he's really going to be something in the future. Hillardt ran a major race, but Joseph Chesire showed that he really has an ability to run much faster.
And a little incidental bumping right at the finish line. The winning time, 3:40.27. This is a magnificent facility, the Palais Omnisports, and earlier